I just saw Good Boy, and it was... eh. I was really looking forward to this movie. I did not look up any trailers to the film or looked up anything about the movie other than the fact that it is a horror film that is from the perspective of a dog. That alone sounds very fascinating. Think of all of the things you could do from the perspective of the dog, like do like monochromatic vision or having sounds but a little bit more high-pitched. And don't get me wrong, they were attempting that in some cases throughout the movie. However, it was just not enough, and it also didn't really feel like the dog was really in that much danger. The best and most effective parts of the film are when you really do think that the dog is in danger. However, for the most part, the monster really doesn't do anything. And now, to be fair, this movie doesn't really have that much of a budget, at least compared to some of the other major Hollywood blockbusters out there. So it's really difficult to try to create a threat that would seem realistic. But also because you're dealing with a dog, you have to rely heavily on the Kuleshov effect. I hope I'm saying that right. For those who don't know, the Kuleshov effect is when you have a cut of a man with a neutral expression on his face, and then you cut to an object at random. So cutting to a bowl of soup, or to a unalive girl, or to a woman, it conveys a completely different meaning to what the character is looking at. Because of this, you would normally have a lot of cuts for the dog looking very neutral, and then it will cut to whatever the dog is looking at, conveying the appropriate emotion for that scene. Oh wow, this monster is really scary. I'm just gonna take a look at this ball instead. And because of this, I felt like I was mostly getting horror blue balls because we would cut from the dog to the dog's perspective over and over and over again, and we would mostly see nothing. And when we did see something, it was mostly a CGI monster that wasn't scary at all. And because of that, rather than being scared, I felt emotionally manipulated. However, if you come into this movie wanting to look at a cute dog, you most definitely do. Indy is adorable, and it really is a good boy, and did exactly what he was trained to do as a dog. All in all, Good Boy was sort of a letdown for me. I really was expecting more from it, and it didn't really get what I wanted out of a horror movie, so I give it a meh rating. Follow me for more reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and check out some of my other reviews as well.